Hi, 청으로 다시 들래. 마제 유링. Long time no see. Tiring ima bittersweet 라지오라 bittersweet 지리라 가지나나 니지 개가니 모레. I feel like ever since I turned maybe like 23, 24, I kind of stopped looking forward to my birthdays. And it's just like the fear of getting old, I guess. Cause I'm almost 30 now. And like I always heard that people in their 30s are the most happiest, like or happier compared to in their 20s. But like I don't know. But I know like impermanence, everything goes on, everything moves on. Yeah, no. Like it's just crazy. Anyways, I haven't uploaded a video since West Coast Picnic. I actually have a backlog of videos that I have to upload all the way back to May from when me, Chamba, and Sibe went to Europe. So hopefully I will finish those before the end of the year. I don't know, the last month of summer, August, was just like super kind of busy for me because I was going places, and then I was working, and then I was also trying to finish up my practicum. So it just got really busy. But yeah, for my birthday this year, I really wanted to make a video just so I could look back on it in the future, I guess. I was planning on making one last year actually, and doing like a 5 things I learned by 25 or something. But then I don't know what happened, man. I think I just forgot or something. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure to make a video this year. So then like when I turn 30, 40, 50, I can look back and see like, okay, Gungi, like when I was in this time of my life, like what was I thinking about turning this age, and like where I'm at right now, stuff like that. So like a time capsule kind of thing. So I wanted to make this video today. And also I don't know if you guys have seen my I think my first grad school video where I'm kind of like talking in front of the camera for a long time. I actually like doing these kind of videos more, I guess, just because I have so many thoughts in my head, and talking them out is kind of therapeutic for me. And it's also just kind of interesting to look back on the things that I was thinking about and how much I've changed since those things. But yeah, so today is September 14th, 2022. It's currently like 11 o'clock, and I'm actually supposed to be working right now. I have my 2 monitors behind me. Lucky for me, I don't have any classes today because actually I did have one class, but it's asynchronous today. So the professor just posts the slides online and we have to follow along. So yeah, I'm just home all day. Let me just show you guys my shirt. This is from I think you pronounce it Lalutsan. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's a Utsang girly. So I was eating lunch, and then a random van just pulled up in front of my house, and I was like, okay, this is one of my friends. And then a random guy came out with a Amazon jacket, and I was like, wait, this is like a scam. Like, am I about to get like robbed or something? But I kept looking, and then he dropped something off, and it was this package. And then I haven't opened it yet, but I think I know who it's from. I knew it. I think I'm like 100% sure this is from Hudden, because she's usually the friend we go to get gel polish done. Oh my gosh. So like you put this stuff on, and then you go like, and then you put it on again, and then you go, This gift came at such a perfect time because look at my nails right now. Hopefully I can get the hang of this, but it shouldn't be too hard. Maybe, I don't know. I have to learn how to do this, but oh my gosh, Slade, thank you so much. So I just came back from the Korean store. A little haul. My favorite ice cream. And then tteokbokki, sha, gochujang. And then I was too lazy to make the actual marinade for bulgogi, so I just bought this. Nangma?
Ah, are you sure?
Yeah. So omelette tema tangbo sushi se 다시 시기열이.
No, I already made one. There.
어. 됐어.
From my customer.
Äta tjena.
We'll have to pick up pictures first.
Happy birthday to you. 야, 가다 그냥 먹자. Make a wish.
You guys, it is 1:30 a.m. I wasn't planning on staying up this late because I have class in the morning tomorrow, but it just happened to end up like that. Yeah, we had a family dinner, like Korean barbecue style with anerdoma, tabu chesang, and then my family. And yeah, it was just a great time. I love spending time with my family and my cousins because I feel like since we're getting older, we'll have less and less time to spend together. And I don't know, it just reminds me of our childhood. I was gonna go to sleep, but I wanted to end my video with something that I wanted to do last year for my birthday, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, which is my 5 things I learned by the time I was 25, that kind of thing. Just for, I guess, my own self-reflection and also just sharing, I guess, like wisdom that I learned in the past years. So yes, here are 5 lessons that I learned by the time I was 25. So the first one is kind of the concept of impermanence, I guess, and understanding that nothing lasts forever. So make the most out of every moment and with every person, because literally anything could happen to you or to someone else in like the blink of an eye, and you don't want to be left with regrets with that person or regrets with your own life. Lesson number 2 is taking risks, and this was a really big thing that I learned, especially, what was it, like 2018? Yeah, after I graduated, I joined the Regional Tibetan Women's Association of Minnesota, and it was my first year joining, and I became president at 21 years old. And I had no idea what I was doing. It's my first time. The whole board with me was new, and I was just like, what am I doing here? Who knew that that would be one of the most pivotal moments of my life, I would say. Because through joining RTWA, I would say my confidence kind of skyrocketed. My passion and interest for the Tibetan community and Tibetan cause skyrocketed, and also my like network of people that I know in the Tibetan community just expanded. And so I'm super grateful for RTWA, and all of that stuff wouldn't have happened if I didn't take the risk and accept to be president, you know. So that's just one example. I have multiple examples of risk taking, but that's just like the main one that always sticks with me, because how I think about it is like, what do you have to lose? You have more to gain than you have to lose when you take risks. So just do it, you know. And my third one is, I think for me it was kind of inspired by BTS's song Spring Day. Yeah, I always remind myself that, you know, just like how spring always comes after winter, just like how the sun always rises after the dark moon, this too shall pass. And however you're feeling or where you are right now in life, it's not going to be the same, you know. And that's just a really life-changing mindset for me that's really helped me a lot through the past years. Number 4 is practicing empathy and trying to have empathy. I have come to realize that I'm a very, very critical person, not just of myself, but of other people and things. And it's only been in the past few years where I've been more self-aware of when I'm doing it, and I try to catch myself and stop myself from doing it. I think practicing empathy and realizing that there's always a reason to why someone is doing something or acting a certain way, that there's a reason to it. And I think not judging by first glance kind of thing is something that I've been trying to practice, because I try to remind myself again that everybody is not what they seem on the surface, and that even the most happiest or strongest looking person could be going through like turmoil and stress in their own lives, you know. So just having empathy and trying to be nice to everybody. And then my last lesson that I've learned is, I guess, another BTS kind of related thing, but it's kind of loving yourself, more specifically admiring yourself and having confidence in yourself. Because let me be honest, growing up, I was not confident at all. No. I was like a whole bag of insecurities. But luckily, I don't even know what I did that made me change it. It's just a culmination of a lot of things. But compared to where I am now versus who I was in high school or even undergraduate college, is a huge difference. Basically, nobody's perfect. Everybody has their own insecurities. So why should you put yourself up to that standard of being perfect or looking a certain way when even the people that look like that have their own insecurities? I don't know how to describe it, but it's just saying that like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't know. It's just hard to describe, but I think practicing kind of looking at yourself and seeing the little things about yourself that you actually like. Because there are some things that you might not like about yourself that other people think is very good. So how I kind of started practicing self-love or admiring myself is kind of cheesy, kind of cliche, but it's like looking in the mirror and pointing out 3 things that you like about yourself. And so for me, I like my dimple. I think this is like my, what should I say, my gem is my dimple. And then I love, I guess, my collarbones, and then my eyebrows. So I think if you ask yourself and you look at yourself, what do you like about yourself? And it doesn't even have to be like a physical thing, even like personality traits, hobbies, skills. I think just realizing those things about yourself is just a first step to actually accepting yourself. I mean, I still have a long way to go, and I don't know anyone who's 100% confident in themselves, physically or not physically. So it's still an ongoing thing. But I think doing those things just makes life a little more easier. But yeah, it's 1:42 now, and I have class tomorrow morning, and I didn't get to finish my assignments today, so I'm gonna have to wake up early and finish that. So I'm gonna close this video, and I just wanted to say thank you to my friends and family who are near and far, who are old and new, who are still around me, and those who I've unfortunately lost touch with. Just thank you all so much for being in my life, and being a source of joy for me. And here's to a new year, a new rotation around the sun. Gungi, if you're watching this and you are 40 years old, I hope that you are living a happy life. I hope that you have a dog, and I hope that you are still dancing. Bye. sim진한 거.